Hey, welcome back to Mind the Mic. Empathy and Energy, episode 4, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Episode 4. I think this was meant to be episode 5, but yeah, the editor forgot to edit a few things. So episode 4 will come out next week as episode 5.
Let's go.
Yeah. How's things been? Shubz Maddy, what's been happening in your world?
Yeah, it's been good.
What?
I've been happy as can be.
Happy as can be, and everybody will know from next week's episode why she's been so happy. Shout out to Maddie, the happy lady. You got a quote for us from this week? Is there any quotes that stick out to you since you're the queen of quotes?
Queen of quotes. Let's go. I like that.
Well, you are though, sis. Pretty much.
Okay, so this one is short and simple. Well, probably not as simple, but it's short and sweet. It says, for the sake of your mental health, take mixed signals as a no.
That's it. Hey, what's goody, Roman? How you, my brother? Brother,
Hi,
share it out
Roman.
if you can. Big love. Can you say that again? For the sake of your mental health?
Take mixed signals as a no.
Oh, can you expand on that for me? Like for people who don't speak English like me? Well, what do you think that means? Or what do you feel when you hear that?
I absolutely love this quote because I feel a lot of us in this day and age, we put ourselves, or I guess not put ourselves, we're either put in situations or we put ourselves in situations where we're surrounded by people who treat us differently on different days, as like seasons. The seasons change and so do their personalities. One day they want to talk to you, the next day they've ghosted you for however long, and then next thing they started talking to you again, and it's just all these mixed signals, and it does take a big toll on your mental health. And then you start questioning yourself as well, like, what are you doing wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? Is it me? Did I upset them? And then all of a sudden you're just so concerned about this other person and their feelings that you completely neglect yourself. And I think it's so important, like for anybody out there that is going through a situation or like a relationship, whether that's, more than friends, just friends, family. If you're in this kind of situation, the best thing you can do for yourself is to put yourself first, because you matter. And just because you put yourself first, it doesn't mean that you're being selfish. It doesn't mean, that you're a bad person. What it means is that you're just putting yourself first, you're loving yourself, you're taking care of yourself just as much as, as you want to care for the other person, you need to put some of that care for yourself as well.
Oh, no, that's some deep shit, Maddie. That's it. Fucking hell. I thought it was coming in for a bit of a giggle. And
when it comes to these quotes, it's never a giggle, not jokes.
yeah. Roman goes, give us a long, hard quote.
I gave you a nice soft one. There we go.
Yeah, up the soft one. Shout out to the soft one.
But yeah, so like, I don't know, I'm just thinking, do you have any situation in your life where you felt someone was giving you mixed signals and it was taking a toll on your mental health?
Yeah, I can think of a few. So there's probably a couple that I don't want to talk about.
That's okay. And that's okay. If you don't want to talk about it, that's absolutely fine. I've got one that I feel comfortable sharing.
Okay.
This was I wouldn't even class it as a relationship. It was just a guy that I was talking to, and we were seeing each other. This was years ago, probably back in 2015 or something.
Oh, Jay's going through that right now. BJ's going through that right now, she said. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, big hugs.
Should we expand on it?
Yeah. So there was this guy I was seeing, we were talking, and the energy that he was giving off, he was very interested. And so I have this bad habit of always making the first move. So
Not the first move.
I think now from like, I think I need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
But anyways.
What do you do?
So,
You grab. What do you do? You grab the booty first.
No, I don't harass people. Or assault people. I don't do that. But anyways, so I made the first move. He was like really, he was all good. He said that he felt the same. And it was good, for a good possibly maybe 5 days. It was awesome. And then he'd get passively angry,
Okay.
just like around me and just throwing stuff, and I just assumed, I just was just like, okay, no, he's probably going through stuff that he doesn't want to talk about.
Oh,
Um,
I
and
thought
like
you would have
when
thought, oh, he's just flirting with me.
I'm not that
Okay.
damaged now,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
and so, you know, after he'd do that, he'd apologize for his actions and just for being like that, and then I'll be like, okay, that's all good, and then it'll be nice for a little bit, and then all of a sudden he'll stop talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
He won't look at me, he won't even want to touch me, and he'll just walk straight past me as if I'm no one
Okay.
and as if I'm not there.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, are you okay? And he'll just stare at me and then walk away.
Mm.
And it's just like, bro, what's going on? I'm so confused. And just like, so I just kept making excuses for, like, you know, oh, again, he's probably going through something. He probably just, you know, wants to be left alone, wants his me time. So, you know, I'll just leave him be. And then from going from not talking to me, not messaging me, then he'll start, you know, doing little things like slowly reaching for my hand to like hold my hand without saying anything. And then we don't talk about what happened, and it kind of just gets swept under the rug. And then he starts talking to me again. And then in my mind, I was just like, okay, no, everything's okay now. It's going all good, blah, blah, blah. And then it just turned crap. It was just like, how was that little good little moment? Just like so much passive aggressiveness and so much mixed signals. It went from showing me attention to not showing me attention to showing me attention to not showing me attention. It was just like, that really fucked with my head.
Yeah.
And that whole entire time, I was just like, what am I doing wrong?
Roman Americans, most times it's because they baby mamas exist. What's up, Japapi? Shout out to everybody. We're live, Feb. We're live on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and Rumble at the moment, and Twitter. So shout out to everybody that's there. BJ, she's got the feels. If you want to, fam, share this live out to anybody that you think this might resonate with. What do you think? So carry on with the story. How did they obviously got to a point
So
where...
yeah, he broke it off saying that he said that I'm manipulative.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
What are you
I just read a comment.
Okay, good.
I
Okay.
just read a comment. Romy goes, "Was he really yours, Maddy?"
I don't know, man. I have no idea at this point. Probably not, eh?
Oh, that's fucking good.
But that's why, like, I don't class it as a relationship, like that we were together. I don't know. I just class it as a certain point in time where I had feelings for a person. They sent me mixed messages, and it was just. But it could even be like, for example, me growing up as a child. My own mother gave me mixed signals as well.
Well, hold on a minute.
Not like sexual or anything.
Okay, carry on.
Just to clarify, that's really gross.
Thank you for clearing that up.
But you know, just as a child, so like if I did something wrong, you know, for example, I got in trouble for like really minute different things. Like I remember stirring a cup, like making her coffee, and I got in trouble for that.
How dare you stir a cuppy?
Yeah,
Cup of coffee, eh?
Just trying
How
to mix
dare
that
you?
sugar in, man. So you know.
Yeah, you better mix the damn sugar. Well, yeah, carry on. So you got in trouble?
So just like getting in trouble, and then like obviously you feel bad, and then so you get in trouble from your parent, and then all of a sudden they want you to do something for them, and in order for them to do something, like in order for you to do that or whatever, you're already feeling quite low for getting in trouble, and then the parent is like, oh, I love you so much, blah 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 blah, and then your little tiny cup as a child gets filled because you're like, oh, my mum loves me. And then you go do what they want you to do, you know, whether it's go to the shops, wash the dishes, blah, 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 blah. And then the next day you forget to wash the dishes and you get yelled at again. It's just like mind fuckery.
Oh. I didn't think about that, eh? Like, I mean, yeah, but then I always thought, did you always think like when you were a kid, but I would just rather get a hiding, eh? Than like all the stuff, just get a hiding and move on. Like I've got I select those ones, just get a dong out and then carry on with life.
Yeah, I preferred hidings over verbal like put downs. like
Mm.
being put down. Like, I remember when I went to go hang out with like these kids. We were all. It was like a little gathering where for the Polynesian community, and
Mm-hmm.
so I was hanging out with. I always hung out with boys. So I was
Mm-hmm.
hanging out with boys at the basketball court, and then my mum pretty
Yep.
much dragged me from the basketball court to the car and was like calling me a slut, prostitute,
Oof.
like only like sluts go hang out with boys in the dark. And I'm like, bro, I wasn't even in the dark. You know those big massive lights that are at the basketball court, and they're like
Mm.
shine
Do you
into the basketball court.
okay, like besides the terminologies used, do you think she had a good point in what she was trying to do, or do you think that was just nah?
When I think about it now, I understand that maybe she was just trying to protect me the
Mm-hmm.
best way that she could.
She thought possible, the best way she thought, huh? Like
Yeah,
from her understanding,
yeah,
yeah.
from her understanding. But as a child, obviously, when your parent calls you names, it's
Especially those ones. Holy Rick. Holy damn. Wait, but the crazy thing is, imagine what she probably got then, eh? Like if that's
10
doesn't make
times
it good.
worse. 10
Yeah,
times
it doesn't make
worse.
it right either. But
No,
imagine what she probably got for as a kid if
yeah,
she did shit like yeah.
100%. And that's why it's like hard being a parent. Like now I'm a parent myself, and just trying to make sure that I don't do the same things that were done to me is quite hard, because I feel
Well, that's
like
hard, eh?
yeah, it really
Yeah.
is hard. And I do feel that sometimes I slip back into my mum's way of parenting.
Hmm.
So I'm constantly apologizing to my children all the time and just telling them like like I need to do better. I'm trying my best.
Yep.
And like my babies are they're just so amazing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Um, they're just so understanding with that. And
Yeah.
one of my kids are just always like, oh, was there another comment?
Yeah, another comment. Got a couple. Roman goes, "Oosh, mommy, chill." Then he goes, "There's some shaded areas at the courts, Matty." And then the bro reckons mom was projecting. That's ratchet. Yeah, 100. I think we all do too, eh? Like without even
Without
knowing.
realizing, yeah, we do
Because
project
I
at
can relate to a
times.
lot of that. I can relate to
Yeah.
a lot of the not so much the hiding you dish out, but even just the things that you might say, or the things that you like I have to stop myself. Like if my kid drops something, like by accident, it spills everywhere.
Yeah.
Like like because we'll get fucking bashed for that.
Yes,
Kids,
when we were
you
younger,
know.
yeah.
And it's not stop yourself from bashing them. It's just from reacting like in
Reactions,
trying
yeah.
trying to respond in a like positive way to be like
It was just a
accidents happen.
mistake, yeah.
Yeah, so like
100.
because we're not ready. Like, oh, I wasn't when I was getting just getting thwacked. Yeah, like
Yeah, we just get in
if
trouble.
that happens, bang. Yeah, like
Yeah.
fuck, I didn't even mean to. G.
100%. And it
Yeah.
reminds me of this movie. I forgot what the movie's called, but there was this lady who was really strict, and her son broke a glass bottle of milk. And when he dropped the glass bottle of milk, I started panicking for this kid, like this movie that I was watching, right? I
Oh,
started panicking, and the kid was like cleaning it up, like quickly cleaning it up while the mum was outside with. She had to adopt her nephew
yeah.
for some reason, but the nephew was brought up in a household where if he made a mess, he didn't get in trouble for it. So the nephew would always make messes, and it just got to the point where that mum ended up killing the child.
Holy Rick.
Yeah.
You watch some hectic movies, eh?
I forgot what movie it was, but it was so heartbreaking. And it just makes me think of like now of how I was when I was little. Like I was that kid. Like if I fucked something up, I had to make sure that I cleaned it, or else I'd get like in big trouble. But like with my kids now, they don't fucking worry about it. And for me, that's a win.
Up the win.
I feel like that's a win. Like they don't worry. Like if they've spilt something, they don't stress over it. Sometimes they just leave the bloody mess, and then I have to clean it up. But at the end of the day, like my brain is just like, no, I'm winning, because my kids feel like, you know, if even though they don't have that, oh, I need to clean it up, but they don't have that fear of needing to clean it up, or else you're gonna get beat, or you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, so clean it up, but not like because you're gonna get bashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I had to check myself too. Like I said, not the bashing part, but the like responding in the like negative manner towards something being an accident. You know what I mean? Like I had to learn that shit, because like I'll be honest, like sometimes like my kid did something accident, I'm like, then I gotta like tell myself like,
Yeah.
shush, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
chill out, bro.
Aw.
I'm more Gucci now when it comes to it, but when as you're learning and trying to kick away those habits that you learn from, your dongs you get as a child, your upbringing. Yeah.
100%.
What I say, unlearning or whatever.
Yes, unlearning bad habits.
Yeah, hard. Or just you learning new habits to push those old habits out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, adapting
Yeah.
new ways to, and that's
Yeah,
what it's all
adapting.
about.
Yeah. That's it. Up to adapting.
So yeah, that's the quote. For the sake of
What's
your
the quote
mental
again?
health, for the sake of your mental health, take mixed signals as a no.
For the sake of your mental health, take mixed signals as a no. There you go. That's interesting. That was cool point. Another thing that I'm sure we can get onto other things, but what do you think about, we did the NRL lately? You've been watching a lot of games on the NRL and a lot of rugby league and been jumping in all the sports streams. How do you feel about it? And today, for example, we just watched the Las Vegas NRL games, the 2 games. How do you feel about that whole process, the journey, being someone that doesn't really watch rugby and all of that? Or, it hasn't really, but
Yeah.
getting into it now, finding a team, and then committing with myself and Stu to do this whole year.
Yeah, man, I'm fully like I think I always say the same phrase every single time, but I'm excited. I'm so excited, so pumped to learn, and I'm starting to understand the rules a little bit. Obviously, it's not to its full potential of understanding and knowing how the game works, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm starting to know the players as well.
Yes, I noticed that too. Shout out to Mo.
Yeah, the Mo. So I call him the Mo because when he played the indigenous game, I didn't know his name, so I just called him the Mo because he had a moustache.
Yeah, and his name is
Oh, I forgot.
the Mo.
Just call him the Mo.
His name's the Mo. Yeah, Jesse Arthurs is the player.
Jesse Arthurs.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Jesse.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, I think it's cool. I think it's going to be even better too, looking back in a year's time at the end of the season and seeing how much your knowledge is growing and expanded, but also where we are, like with this whole journey, will be cool too.
Exactly. It's going to be good.
So. And then even Roman, who's still in the chat, I think even him, he's going to do some basketball. He's a big basketball man, and
nice.
Trying to his son's a little gun, and he's putting everything into his son to be as good a player as he can be. And he's still young,
beautiful. Yeah.
so we're going to try to build content around his son and build a show around what he's up to and his passion, which is basketball. And as you know, another passion of mine that I like to watch. So Roman will build out one, but it'll be cool. Like all of this, it'll all grow each other,
Yeah,
even
100%.
our empathy and energy show will bring people that may like rugby or may not know rugby, that'll end up coming over there and falling in love with the game, rugby league, and maybe some basketball people will come over from the other side. So it's all intertwined.
Yeah, absolutely. And because that's another thing that I'm really excited for as well, just being able to watch the game, and just because like watching the 2 different games today, it was nice to compare the teams as well. So with the Rabbitohs and the Sea Eagles, that game was nice. It was quite even between both the teams and the way that they played.
Yep.
And then when the Roosters and the Broncos came, it was just like power, energy, just like, and the difference in comparison to the first game, it was really exciting. And I felt that the Broncos and the Roosters game went just like that. It was just so quick.
Yeah.
You know when you're enjoying something and it just goes really fast? Not that I didn't enjoy the Rabbitohs and Sea Eagles, but it was just nice to see the difference.
Yeah, no, good point. There we go, fam. Roman's got something. Roman said he said, guys, I went through something on Friday, but a bit mum-way about it, which means but unhappy. There's a bit of pain at the moment through what he thinks about the situation. Bro, something happened to Roman on Friday and I didn't handle it well as a coach. Speak to us, brother. Let us know. Because he's also a coach as well. Coach his son.
Oh, nice. Big. What happened, man?
Yeah, what happened, brother? Know. Speak to the people. Hey, J-Star, how are you, brother?
Hope you're okay, Roman.
Yeah, 100%. I think what you're saying is cool too. Like it's I just enjoy hearing you say the players' names and like going back for there's Mo and like all of these things, and then like even like I said to you, how the Stu's wife was saying about like it's just cool hearing Maddie's perspective from the girlfriend's perspective. which is why I was trying to get you to, obviously talk about today, but then you were, but we didn't hear you.
Yeah, you didn't hear me.
Yeah. No, awesome. Roman blocked the kid threw the ball at Roman's head, then swung on him.
Oh no.
Who, Roman swung or the kid
No, the
swung on
kid.
him?
Oh
So I'm guessing the kid swung at Roman, eh?
yeah.
Good, brah. That's the way, Chester.
Hi,
Bro, we
Chester.
just read out a quote. This is Maddie just read out her quote of the week. This is one of our episodes on our podcast that we do called Empathy and Energy. Her quote of the week was what, Maddie?
For the sake of your mental health, take mixed signals as a no.
Anything you want to add to that, brother J-Star?
A
Or
big
any
fat
takeaways?
no.
Yeah. Do you agree? Do you not agree? I didn't mean to, but I yelled at the top of my voice, "Get him!" Brother, I think that's.
I
know you're
wasn't
a coach.
expecting that.
Yeah. Like I know you're a coach, but then also, I think coaches would probably see that too. Good,
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
but like your dad as well, so that's probably hard to separate, eh, brother?
Yeah, 100%. Don't feel bad, man. Get him. Like,
I think that could be a show, eh? Okay, go. What do you say?
oh no, I was just saying, like, don't feel bad. Like, it was in the moment, and
Oh.
like Shub said, coach, father, that protective energy just comes out, and it's not like it's not like you were yelling abuse at the child. I was assuming that when I heard it say like I screamed out or yelled at the top of my lungs, like I assumed that it was going to be something amongst the lines of "you stupid effing idiot," which is a lot worse than "get him." So you did good.
Yeah. well. In a sense, all you're doing is telling your child and the child you're coaching, if it wasn't your son, to protect themselves. That's all. To
Yeah.
stand up for themselves. You're not, like you said, he's not directly speaking to the child. He's
To the
speaking
child,
to
yeah.
his child that's affected, or the kid he's coaching. Well, I don't think there's that much problem with that, brother. Not in my opinion. I disagree. There is too many variables to why signals are coming through mixed. Ooh, let's go, Jay. Okay. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah,
that
no,
point?
I agree. Because like even how I mentioned with the ex, how
Yeah.
like he was sending me mixed signals. I would always try and be like, oh no, he's probably going through something. That's why he's
in
like
a-
that. So yeah,
yeah.
in a way, I do. Like
In
I
a
do
way?
agree with that.
Do you feel like it's in your life, in situations you've been through, it's more likely that it was a no?
Yeah. So the experiences that I've been in, it's definitely a no. It's more people that have sent me the mixed signals. Even like with friendships, like women who are friends with me,
Mm-hmm.
they'll send mixed messages as well. And
Like,
then
what do you mean?
later
Like
find
they want
out-
to give you a kiss, or what do you mean?
No, just like with like in regards to just the friendship itself.
Oh,
Yeah. Why do you always go to sexual shit, man?
because I'm already trying now. Well, when you said mixed messages with girls, I was like, oh, what happened? Were they keen for the mouth?
No, just like friendships. And then later on down the track, you find out that they never actually liked you. And it's like, bloody hell. Like they told me they didn't like me subconsciously with all the mixed signals that they were sending. You know what I mean?
But the question is, can and will you put up with the mixed signals? Oh, that's it. It's what you're willing to put up with. I do agree with that part, Guy,
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. Can and like can and will you put up with it? Like whatever you're willing to put up with, as well.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
And Roman goes, that's it, bro. Roman helped that kid find out the other coach came at me, then I gave him a jab too. Roman got ejected from the game his first time, and the game got called off. He got ejected.
Aw.
Hold up, did that other kid get ejected? Because that's rubbish. That other kid started it.
Oh, it's
Like-
okay.
like
There's many more games, yeah?
Yeah, no, but I understand him getting ejected. Like you can't like do it on the basketball court, but you're protecting yourself. You're standing up for yourself.
Yeah.
But does that other kid get ejected too, or what? We were undefeated, and the game ended with us up by 2. Let's see. Does he get
Oh,
suspended?
nice.
How does it work at Roman's age, brother? Does he get suspended? They both got ejected. Oh,
Oh, that's good that they both did then.
yeah. Should be that way.
Yeah.
That would have been ruthless. I think Joe made I got some good points there too.
100.
Oh,
Oh, you
sorry,
horny
man.
cunt.
We only can. Bro, yeah. My bad, fam. Not really. I don't care. Oh. Yeah. So, what were you saying about the friends? That just the friendship-wise, they were mixed signaling it up for you.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know if they were feel like actually wanted to be your friend or not, or is that what you mean?
No, so like again with the mixed signals, they'll, you know, just either be really mean, like in a joking kind of way,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll just do the normal, like, oh, I think it's normal. You know, when people are like, "Hey, how are you?" You know, and then you respond, you're like, "Oh, I'm not feeling well today." Blah
And
blah
then
blah.
they give
And
you the
then,
scene.
no, so like a lot of the times they'll respond with, "Oh, you think you're having a bad day? I'm having a worse day. I'm blah 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 blah." That's not really a mixed signal. It's just how they communicate in general. But yeah, I can't think of the top of my head like the biggest mixed signals. But when it came to girls who were friends,
Yeah.
but it was just the way that they would talk to me, the way that they communicated. It didn't match with like how, like when someone says, "Oh, I'll always be here for you," sort of thing, or "If you ever need me, I'm here," or
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't turn up, they don't show up, like their actions don't meet their words.
Do you hold like everyone to that? Like, but what if they go through something at the time?
No, absolutely not. Like I'm,
Or like you mean consistently they don't show up? Like they
yeah,
never show up.
consistently, yeah.
Yeah. They say like I'm here for you always, but then they're never there.
Yeah, because no one can ever be there for you always. There's going to be a
Yeah.
time when a person can't because they, like you said, they're going through something. And I know that it's when it's just like nothing, like absolutely nothing. They just brush your feelings off.
Mhm.
They keep telling you that what you're going through, like they dismiss your feelings completely.
Ugh. Yeah.
And that's why I don't really trust humans. Human beings are tricky. We're tricky, man. Tricky as can be.
Oh, Roman reckons here 100. Roman reckons he's got disciplinary tomorrow as well.
Okay, for what happened.
Yeah, well, and I think his son got 1 game suspension,
Okay, yeah.
and he's got disciplinary tomorrow. I bought Roman some new Mellow shoes, not for fighting, but for defending himself. That's it. Yeah, I agree with that,
That's
brother.
it,
I agree with
100%.
it.
I guess it just falls under like the whole sportsmanship thing too, eh? Like they're trying to teach kids to like, right? Because that's how I've always seen like sports. Like if you hit back, your class. It's the same as in school. Like if you hit back, you're possibly deemed worse than the person that hit you first.
Well, you have an example of that recently. You don't have to share, but I just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's just bullshit.
yeah, 100%. It is bullshit, and it's just, I don't know. It's funny how we're put onto this world as free human beings, and then once we're in the system, fuck you. Gotta follow suit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it, and that's why anything that's outside of the system, like what we're doing here, this is outside of the system. And if you begin to make a living off of doing something like this, just sitting here talking and not going to, like work a 9 to 5 per se, you'll be judged because that's not a real job.
Yeah.
But if you're able to garner a wage from it, and like obviously we don't at this stage, but if it comes to a point where that's the case, people will judge and go, "Oh, that's not a real job." Like, well, what the fuck is a real job? One that pays you, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like, what is what is a real job?
But that's because that goes against the system. The system says you need to do this. You need to fucking work this way, and just it's like we said, like John D. Rockefeller when he created the American Education Board and created a system where free thinkers create jobs for the workers, the separate society of workers and free thinkers, and the workers make the money for the free thinkers, the big money,
Yeah.
and then shit like that, and then we drum it into them that the dream is to own a house, is to go to university, not realizing that they're actually being robotized. I just made that word up, but you know what I mean? Like
Robotized. Wait, I want to Google it, see if it's a
no,
word.
it's not a word. It can't be a
Let's
word.
Google it.
I just made that up. But like being turned into robots to just work for the system, you know? And that's why, like, if you
How
look
would you
at,
spell your word?
I can't spell my
Robotized.
I just made that shit up straight away, but I know what I mean. Definition. Put it in Wikipedia.
Oh, it's a word.
Baby, that's it. Robotized.
Robotic society. Oh, actually, how do you robotized?
Yeah, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
Is the process by which an organic creature is converted into a robotic being.
Oh, so that's what I meant to say. So pretty much just the wrong English, but that's what I was trying to say. So what? How do we say it? Robotized.
Robotussin.
Oh, solid. Yeah, well, there you go. Robotized, fam. You know, because that's how the whole system works, right?
Yeah.
If you like a lot of parents and like, you know, older generations look down at people that don't go to university or don't compare them the same, because like that's what this drummed into them, is to go to university makes you the brainiest person in the world, means that you're successful. But then a lot of the times, if you go to university, you've been the most brainwashed. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, because from the age of 5 years old till you're bloody, you know, 25, and if you go to like the highest levels of university to become whatever the highest tickets are, like you're like in your 30s when you bloody get them, you're fucking being systematically trained since you're 5 years old, 25 plus years. You know what I mean? To sit down, shut up, listen. You know what I mean? Don't question anything. Like fucking learn. This is what the truth is. There's no other truth. There's no other way to think. There's no other way for you to solve a problem. Everything is there. That's it. Like the only most brainiest people in the world are Aristotle, Plato. You know what I mean? Albert Einstein. That's it. You know what I mean? Like obviously there's others, but that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the whole system. But then like these stories.
But it's true too as well. Yeah, like when I went to Samoa. I finished my high school in Samoa and university. I did like 1 year of university in Samoa.
Yep.
And the goal for nearly all the students is to get a bachelor, master's, and PhD. That is the goal and it's instilled into them from a young age, because their belief is that anyone, like you said, anyone that has a bachelor degree, master's, PhD, they're smart. Like. And having that piece of paper means more than having your own business, than being an entrepreneur.
Yeah. But you know what? You know, like we also need, like, if you don't have an entrepreneurial spirit and wanna, because it's not easy to try and do shit that's different and outside of the system. That's why there's not fucking gazillions of billionaires out there. You know what I mean? Like, and majority of the ones that are billionaires that are self-made didn't finish high school.
Yeah,
exactly. Like there's a lot. The majority of the people that are billionaires, because that coal's 3 foot. Like that's why, like I said, like in school, 5 years old, you're taught to line up, sit down, shut up, put your hand up if you want to speak. Only one way to solve problems. If you solve a problem, you have to show the teacher how you worked it out, and if you worked it out differently, they say that's wrong.
It's wrong.
Like, but I got the same answer as you. They used to fuck me off as a kid, because I used to do that too. I used to figure shit out, and then I would show them, and the teacher would say, "No, that's wrong," and I say, "But I got this answer quicker than you did."
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? What do you mean?
So fuck you, you fucking stupid magics. But seriously, it's really frustrating, and I know a lot of teachers. Like I've spoken to a lot of teachers who don't agree with the schooling system. Like they want to mark, they want to mark the kids right, but because the curriculum says that they're not right, they have to mark them wrong, and that's just absolutely shit. Like that's so shit, man. Like fuck, I wish I was a teacher sometimes, just so I could be like, fuck the system, we're doing this, kids, we're doing this doing this a different way.
But exactly. But that's again, it's that whole. Remember how I used if you this is my thoughts on politics, is that if you become a politician and you go into, you know, whatever parliament, like in the Western world, if you go into Australia and you want to become the best politician, you want to do the best for the people that you can, you're restricted by the laws of that parliament and how it's all been set out. Even if you have these ideologies and you want to change shit, you're restricted, you're chained.
It's really hard
again. like that teaches like analogies you're saying
Yeah.
about how they wanna. But then even if they do, they'd have to teach every single child in that school. You know what I mean? Like, or they'd have to have that one class all the way through for them to probably have that full effect on that child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you only have that. A lot of times they have the kid for 1 year and then they go to the next
To
year.
the next class and everything.
And like 30 kids for one teacher is impossible.
Yeah.
Like even if you have the best skills, you know what I mean?
It's a lot. It's a lot. Hats off to the
Yeah.
teachers, man.
But hats off to them. And like I said, and at the end of the day, not everyone's made to be an entrepreneur either. Some people are okay just working at BP or just working in factories. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? And even if you are a free thinker, you still need workers to work for you. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But I think that people that shun ideas like what we're doing or anything is like, oh, that's not a real job. Like, well, what the fuck is a real job then? You know what I mean? Like if you can garner a wage from it, then it is. You know, like if that's not, then tell the news people that you watch on the TV that they're not working a real job. You know what I mean? Like that's the same shit. You know, people on the radio, they get paid. Like if you can get paid from it, then there. Obviously, for us, we're building something. But yeah, I don't know, how do we end up on that conversation?
I have no idea. It went from saying no to say no to nah.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but fucking that's how we go. We go all over the place. Maddie brings the energy and I bring the empathy, as you can see.
The biggest empathy. Let's
go. Anything else we want to talk? Any Reddit threads out there that you've seen this week that you just want to...
Okay, so I've got this one, which was... Oh, I felt so sorry for this person. Okay, so...
Let's go.
The person wrote, I am a student and 22. I live in LA. I started talking to a girl on Instagram today. I got her account from Tinder. We texted a lot during the day, and at night she told me to video call her. She recorded the entire video call and now is blackmailing me to send her all the money I have, which is only $1,000, through some Bitcoin app. She says she'll delete the video after getting the payment. She is blackmailing me to send the money, otherwise she'll leak the video to my friends on Instagram. She took a screenshot of my followers on Instagram. What should I do? Trust her and send the money, or just ignore and file a police report? Anything else that I can do?
Is that it, or was there more?
That was it for that one.
So what do I think? I think the rose, but he's not giving us. I feel like he's leaving something out. Like why are you mad? Like if she puts it out, like, you know, you got to know on these devices people be screenshotting, screen recording.
That's
like
the scary thing, eh?
What were you doing on that call? Like for like, you know what I mean?
Oh, it was sexual stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I read through the comments. I didn't screenshot all the comments, but
I
didn't screenshot all the comments, but yeah, he responded to someone saying that it was sexual stuff that they were doing on the phone, on the video call.
Okay, so sexual stuff. It just depends. Like, do you like? Because if he pays her, what stops her coming back in a year's time when she wants some more money?
Some more money, yeah.
Like to fucking send them like, oh, I'll put this up again. Oh, do this to you, cunt.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, I reckon just call her bluff and tell her to get fucked. And then if she puts your lao on the screen, then it is what it is.
That's what it is, boo.
It is what it is. But hopefully, if you've got enough followers, maybe you can turn it into our OnlyFans and maximize up on
it can be like that Kim Kardashian shit. Remember how she got famous from that sex video? You can become famous.
No, but there's a big conspiracy out there that they released it themselves to make her famous.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, or like the mum did or whatever. I don't know if it's true, but it makes sense because the mum managed them all, and off of the back of that, boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, so I don't know. I think you should just call her a bluff and fucking, and then if she does release it and he's got enough followers they want to see, and he wants to whip it out again, make some money on the OF.
Yeah, the OF.
Oh, as you know, Friday. Shout out to Uncle Pete. He's off. Uncle Pete.
Hi, Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete's off Friday. Up the wires, up the
Thanks
Warriors.
for the pizza today.
And whenever I'll be here. Bye there, mummy. Big love.
Bye.
Shout out to the unks. That's what I think. I think call her bluff and then flip it into a fucking career. If you're willing to. If you're not willing to. But you could even just I think every time someone tries to diss you, grab that diss and flip it back on them. So like take the power out of those words. Like Eminem. You seen the movie 8 Mile?
Oh, when I was little.
So in 8 Mile, like obviously, like he he's a white dude, obviously Eminem, and then anyway, he gets to the last battle and he takes on who's like he's like the best freestyler at the time in the movie, and he flips everything that he would have said about him being white, being trailer trash. He takes the power out of those words by saying them himself. Like a lot of times when I say things, you know what I mean? Be like, oh, I got a 1 inch, I got a this and that. Yeah. Like, then you take the power out of their hands. They can't. You know what I mean? There's nothing. So that's what I think. I think just flip it. I think if anyone tries to diss you and you're strong enough, bro, just grab that diss and flip it back and throw it back at their face. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just say like, yeah, I am. Because what does he say on Eminem says on 8 Mile? I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. Like, you know what I mean? Now what else do you got to say? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. No, I think just call it bluff. What about you?
Yeah, so I probably would have never put myself in that situation for that to happen. First off.
Hypothetically, you do.
Okay, hypothetically I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't send her the money. I'd probably just block her, and then knowing me, I'd probably deactivate my Instagram and then just make a new one.
Ooh.
And just block her.
Yeah, but like, why would you then if you deactivate your Instagram? And this guy must have a big following. Like, why are you going to lose all the work you've done to gain that support just because of her? Just block her and carry on. Or nah, you just got to...
No, I'm just saying, knowing me, because, oh, man.
Nah, but what if you had like 1 million followers, 2 million followers, you put a lot of work and this is your fucking bread and butter? Are you going to
if it was my bread and butter and it was my baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just block her. That's it.
Okay.
Or possibly get a new number as well, just in case she gets like another phone and then tries to contact me on like a private number. Because you know how if your phone is private, you can still call people that have blocked you?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'd probably just get a new number then.
Okay. Roman said, own it. She has no power. Get it, Roman. That's it, brother. Take the power out of her hands, brother. That's what I believe. I'm with you. 100. Any more? You got any more?
Okay, I've got one more.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so this is a question to all men and women or just happy couples who are physically satisfied. On average, men last in bed for 5 to 7 minutes. Based on my personal experience and consensus, while it takes a while for women to achieve an orgasm, if there is so much difference in time, how will both the parties ever be satisfied? One person responded saying, foreplay, fingers, tongue. Most women can't get an orgasm from PIV. I had no idea what the hell PIV means. And
what does it mean?
It means penis and vagina.
Oh, PIV.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a PIV? Like, has anybody put theirs in there
orgasm?
and made you orgasm? Yeah.
No. So I've never had that. So it says
you never had a PIV before.
So it says most women can't get.
Somebody come and give Maddie a PIV.
Shut up, so I can read it.
Someone come and give Maddie a PIV, fam. Come give the sister a PIV. She's never had the experience.
Most women can't get to an orgasm from PIV alone, no matter how long the guy lasts. So those other things are essential. If PIV is all you do, most women will end up disappointed and unsatisfied. And this other person goes, and you will be single. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts?
On what? You said a bit there.
So how, if there's so much difference in time, like between a time a woman can orgasm and how long a man lasts, how do both parties, so how does the man and the female ever be satisfied? So how is a woman satisfied and how is a man satisfied?
Well, it depends on the man and the woman, doesn't it? Like if some men don't want to eat it, hey, and don't want to do all the foreplay too.
Yeah.
And then also want to come in 1 minute.
Yeah. And then those guys are going to be single.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they find someone that's all good with that, I don't know. Like I got a bro that like his whole thing is like as soon as he's done, that's it. Like he ain't about the foreplay. Him and his missus know that. They done said that, like, and as soon as he's done, if she's not done, he chucks her the toy. He don't even help, and they're okay with that.
Oh, I love that.
In my head, I feel like that's weird because I feel like it should be. I don't know about you, but like I feel like it's like a competition you want to win, like to try and make them bust. You know what I mean? Like, don't you reckon? Like, trying to make your Mrs. Busters like the best, you know.
I don't know if competition for me is the right word, but I do have like the same sort of feels
Well,
for that.
Why not competition?
Why not the word competition? That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like it's just too aggressive for that kind of stuff. I don't know. Competition.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's bang on, baby. You know? It's like I said to like Michael Jordan last dance when he created shit in his head about people that didn't even say that shit, but he's made it up. Like, you know, I don't know. But the Americans, why is he only doing PIV? Boring. actually, the way I don't you want to munch.
Oi, Roman, did you know what PIV was before you wrote it down? Or were you like me and Shubz and didn't know what PIV was?
Where's that? Yeah. Fucking, I definitely didn't know PIV. No,
I didn't know what PIV was.
I knew what the POV was. Up the POV. Where's the libido? Bring back the libido. Yeah, up the libido. But then, like, I don't know, like, cause it's weird, you know, because you can have situations where like there's like stuff like mental stuff going on, like between you and like you and your partner got mental things going on, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, do you have any like trauma, like things that you can't do because of some kind of trauma? Like, because I got things in my shit that I like because of trauma. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that contributes to, like, you know, because some person might want to do something that's what love they enjoy doing for people, and that turns them on. But then you could be like, I can't do that. Like, I just
you can't do it. Just fucks with your head. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Receiving, eh?
So in regard to like the competition thing, like with me, I'm very similar. Like I love pleasuring the man and watching him being able to come. But then when it comes to me, I don't give a shit. Like if I don't, then it's fine. I'll complain about it later though to myself. Like not complain about it, but just be disappointed, I think.
Yeah, but for you more, you just want to see, you want to know that you done that. That's like an accomplishment for you, eh? Like you won the race.
No, it's not. See, but that's
that's how I see it. Like I feel like just won the title, you know, when you did it, and then when you can keep doing it, and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think.
No, I think it's just when they reach.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But I don't see it as like yes, I did that. Like it's not.
What the fuck do you see this?
I just feel happy for them. Like,
but because you did
like,
that, right?
You know, it's the same. So when I used to, when I was little, I used to compete in like high jump and long jump and stuff. And me and the other kids would always compete for like first position, obviously.
Yeah. Did you get first position?
Sometimes I came second, sometimes I came third.
Okay.
But whoever I was versing, I would always be like, "You got this, man. I hope you pass the next level." Blah blah blah. Always, and they used to always look at me weird. They're like, "Why the fuck are you so nice?" I'm just like, I just want to see you succeed, man, because it's gonna make me happy. Like seeing you come first, seeing you come second will make me so freaking bloody happy. And then they end up coming first. And then I remember this one time, this girl came up to me. I thought she was gonna beat me up because she came first, and so I went to go shake her hand, and she hit my hand away. From going to give her a handshake because I was going to say congratulations. She hit my hand away and then just gave me this big massive hug. She was like, "Thank you so much for believing in me." It was so sweet. But anyways, so I don't have that
competitiveness, and you don't have you don't have that competitive drive like I do, like and others do. Huh?
So I have competitiveness, but it's at the same time, it's like I want to see that person succeed. Like that's fucking on. And so when it comes to like having sex or making love or whatever you want to call it, seeing them like reach the climax, whatever, makes me happy.
That's exactly what I fucking said too.
But it's not. I know it's the same. I know it's the same, but it's not the same feeling where you feel like, yes, I did it. I won the race. Like I don't have that feeling. I have.
Yeah, but like I didn't expand on it either.
Okay, you can expand.
Yeah,
on
like
it.
I won the race. I got the trophy, but like because like but the trophy is like you feel amazing. You feel like on top of the world, you know. Not you, because that'd be weird. But like we're brother and sister. you know. But like her, you know,
Yeah.
mumsy, you know, yeah, like she won. You know what I mean? It's all.
You don't have to explain. When you say you, I'm not thinking you're saying me. Just to
Oh, yeah,
clarify.
yeah, no, but yeah, like you know,
Yeah.
you put them fucking on top of the world, you know, and
Yeah.
then they're telling you that that's enough. Try go as far past that as you can. You know what I mean? Till it's like more. Is that bad? Nah, that's all goody.
Wait, why would it be bad? No, because
Nah,
they're
you know, it's
enjoying
like
it.
yeah. But then they're saying no.
Oh, so you're talking about consent.
No. I'm talking, sort of. But I'm saying like when they're enjoying it, but they're saying no because it's like too intense. But then it's like, you know what I mean? And she's
Yeah,
saying
no,
no.
but like the
then,
thing is like in that moment, she's saying no, but then she
but
wants
the
more.
party,
I want some
telling
more.
me,
Give it to me, baby. Yeah, but
yeah. Okay, that's alrighty.
yeah, it's definitely not rapey if that's what you're
Yeah,
thinking.
they come forward. I was like, is that bad?
No.
Fucking, because they want to sign forms and stuff. Apparently, I heard someone saying, "You have to sign the form" or something. What the fuck, Jesus?
Oh my gosh, I want to read that
Let
form.
Fuck, like I mean, but I understand, like you know, because like if women are drunk or whatever,
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever,
a completely different kind
but
of.
still, like I was just like, fuck, that's the world's. I don't know. I feel like the world's it's a bit weird.
No,
Like,
the world's definitely
get
like
it.
freaking bloody changing, especially like back in the days where it used to be men and women, you know, that's basically
Yeah.
all it was, and now it's men,
Now it's
women.
men who thought he was a woman, but is a man, but was a woman, but is a man, but doesn't still has a penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, which is
Or like people that
all
don't
that
have a
stuff.
sex either, like non-binary people.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's weird, cuz. Is that weird? That's weird.
I don't want to make a comment.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'll make a comment, G, unless you want to come and tell me about it. That's weird. I'm weird too.
Me too. Me three.
Nah, but like, because for me, I don't even give a fuck about like if you want to call yourself a toaster, go hard. Or you want to say you're a boy, but you're a girl. This is the thing that I don't like about it, is when they push it on children. Like, because children that receive like the medical stuff that happens to them, like the changes and that, when they get pills, and they like fucking kids. Like if you're 18 years old and you choose that path, well, good on you, son. You know what I mean? Or good on you, lady. That's your choice. But don't like if you're an adult and you're a parent, I just can't fathom how it's not child abuse when you give kids pills, even if they tell you I am this and that. Bro, I told my grandparents I was Hulk.
Yeah.
And no Hulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see this one of this lady's like, my 4-year-old is the boy, but her name was Jennifer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But like, because that shit doesn't come from nowhere either. They're being taught that in schools and in the movies and all of this shit. Like I said, if you want to be a fucking girl and you've been a boy for 50 years, you go and be a girl, bro. But make sure you cut that piece off, or you ain't no girl. Cut that piece off, full commitment, cousin. Because if you're not, like, obviously you got to wait for surgery, it costs money. If that's a problem, then, you know, we'll hopefully you get there. But like, if you're not willing to cut off your piece and you're still going around fucking stabbing it into aunties, you're still a dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And then you got a boyfriend that says this is his girlfriend. No, that's your boyfriend. And that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
No, but even if you're willing to get rid of it, but you don't have the money, because I know it costs money. Like,
but then, expensive.
But also, even then, I don't even think you should even. To be honest, I don't even think you should be called a woman, because a woman is a woman. Like, you are a woman, even though from the back you look like a man, apparently. But you know, you're a woman, sis. You're a woman. Like, and then now they're trying to call you cisgender and me cisgender.
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm a man, cunt.
Yeah.
I only got a 1 inch, but I'm still a man. You know?
Yeah, the 1 inch.
Yeah, the 1 inch.
Oh, wait, just so random. Just have you named your penis?
Yeah, it's called 1 inch.
Mr. 1 inch? Okay.
Nah, Mrs. 1 inch.
That'd be weird as though, like, you're about to pump someone and be like, look out, Mrs. 1 inch is coming for you.
Yeah, baby. Mrs. 1 inch. Yeah. Nah. What about you? You named your milk?
Nah.
Yeah.
Probably name her right now, though. I'll probably name her Jennifer.
Yeah. Jenny from the block. Yeah. Name her Jenny from the block, yeah. Shout out to Jenny from the block. Now, well, that's us anyway. Empathy and energy. Mind the mic. Maddie, Shubz, we out of here.
Let's go.
If you're a hater, keep hating because you give me fuel, baby. Let's go.
Ciao for now.